Researcher positionality as a reflexive anchor of scholarly inquiry and transformative teaching. Researcher positionality refers to the conscious recognition and articulation of the researcher's own social, cultural, political, and intellectual location, and how these intersecting identities, beliefs, and experiences influence the research process and outcomes. It addresses the essential question: who is the researcher in relation to the research, and how do their positionalities shape knowledge production? Positionality is a critical concept across qualitative, critical, and transformative research paradigms, emphasizing reflexivity and ethical accountability. It acknowledges that research is not conducted from a neutral, detached vantage point. Rather, the researcher's worldview, power relations, and personal history invariably impact the framing of research questions, interactions with participants, data interpretation, and dissemination. In doctoral research, explicit positionality statements serve several vital functions. First, they enhance transparency, enabling examiners and readers to understand the researcher's perspective and potential biases. Second, they strengthen credibility and rigor, as reflexivity about positionality demonstrates critical self-awareness and methodological integrity. Third, they foster ethical engagement, highlighting the researcher's commitment to respect, humility, and justice, especially when working with marginalized or vulnerable communities. For example, a doctoral researcher investigating Indigenous education might reflect on their own cultural background, privilege, and positional relationship to the community studied, explaining how these influence their access, interpretation, and ethical stance. Such reflexivity informs decisions around methodology, participant engagement, and knowledge dissemination. Researcher positionality is equally significant in transformative teaching practice. Educators' awareness of their own positionalities, including race, gender, class, language, and disciplinary background, shapes their pedagogical approach, curriculum choices, and classroom dynamics. Positionality informs how teachers relate to learners, whose voices they amplify, and how power is negotiated in learning spaces. Transformative educators actively engage in reflexive practice, critically examining how